Okay, so let's have a look at the custom Weebly elements, an element included in the OctoMono bundle. This element will allow you to style custom Weebly elements. For now we have 3 included, which are the buttons, the dividers and the social icons. For the buttons there are 4 styles by default, provided with each theme in Weebly. You can see that here in button styles, where you get 4 styles. So each of those styles can be manipulated, can be styled to match your requirements, so with the element. So how to get started? If you're a premium user, I would probably add the OctoMono element to style those elements inside of your footer, but it's not necessary. You can add it on any page. Preferably we're going to add it on the home page, and I will show you later why. So right now let's include it here, or in any place where it wouldn't disturb your design process. So let's access the dashboard and we'll go and look for the Weebly elements. So when you access this, you can see that there are button 1, 2, 3, 4 divider and social icons. So you can see the name of those here as well, the name as it appears in the Weebly settings, and then you can see here the status where it says custom styles not included. If you were to include it and you want to edit those styles, you need to check this button. So now you can see that the custom styles are included. Okay, so you're not simply going to use this, so we're going to edit the styles of button 1. So click on the edit styles. These are styles that were previously there, but you can add, change your button text, where you can do a lot of things, where you can change the font name, weight, and so on. For hover as well, where you can change the color. You can change the style, where you add the background color, the border radius, the border type, and so on. You can add some spacing, horizontal and vertical, which will increase the button. So if we were to change, for example, this to a value, you can see that it would increase in width and this in height. The height value, the vertical padding, you can use this if you would like to create like a large button or something. I do not advise using the horizontal padding because those are fixed set pixel values. If you want to create a button that is large, then you would probably need to use the set fixed width, where you can include a maximum width. In this case, by default, it's 250. If you want to create a button, well, it's not one button, but one of those button styles where it extends to the width of the container it is being added to, which can be the page or a column of Weebly. You simply add a large value, and you can see that no matter how large you add it, it will never exceed the page or the container where it is being added to. In this case, I think this is wide enough, but let's set it, for example, to 250. Whenever you make a change, or when you change whenever you make a change here in the left side, you need to update those styles. So you simply click by update those styles. Remember that if you go back to the other elements, it will also update. So now we will click save, and we'll see those styles that we just created applied to button style 1. So you can see that here. So now each time that you add a new button or a previously added button of button style 1, it will inherit those styles that you just created. So if we were to add a new button on our page, let's add one here, you can see that those styles are immediately there, and they will be on all of your newly buttons added. So let's publish this for a second, and let's have a look at the live page. So we'll refresh this page, and then you can see our style has been applied here. And this will work for all the elements. So I created an additional page, which could be any page obviously, where there are more buttons. Let's click on it and wait till it loads. And then you can see here, this is any other page where the same styles are applied. So again, you do not need to include the element inside of your editor on all pages, as all pages will inherit the styles from that one specific element. The reason why I was saying previously about adding it to the home page is merely for the editor, so that when you're on other pages or on your home page, that those styles would be inherited. So if we, for example, we were to inherit this move to the other page. So we move it to the other page. And you can see it will still work. If we go back to the home page, it will still work. But let's confirm we're on the home. We're on the home page. You can see our element here has moved. But if now we were to refresh the editor and we were to access again the editor, you can see that those styles are not here anymore. But if we were to publish the styles, this is the any other page, but if we go back to the home page, you can see that the styles are definitely there. So that's why you should add it on the home page or on the in the footer of your site if you're a premium Weebly user. Okay, so if you would like to remove the style from a button, you cannot simply remove the element because the styles will still be applied on your live page. So to do so, you would need to edit the element. And then instead of include, you simply check off this option, and then you save, and you can see that all those elements, all those styles are removed, and the default styles from the theme are being inherited again. So then you can safely remove the element if you don't want to use anymore. Okay, so let's have a quick look now then at how to style those social icons. So we access this again, like that, and we'll check for social icons. You can see here social icons not included. We'll include it as well. This style we will leave it as well, the styles we set, and we click edit. You see this is a default styles. There are various styles. You can use the global colors or you can maybe use brand colors, just like that. Okay, we will update that. We'll have a quick look as well at the dividers because I included some dividers, so let's do that as well. You can see where you can, there's simply two options where you get a divider color. Let's set it to any other color, and a divider height. The reason there are only two styles for this is because Weebly will allow you to, for each divider separately divide, will allow you to select the width. So we're not going to include it in here to cause conflicts. So we need to update our styles here, and then we'll save. And then let's have a look. Our button is back. Our social icons have changed, and you can see that all the dividers have inherited the width, the height, I mean, and the color that we set. So we're not going to include any spacing above or under those dividers, nor are we going to include the width, because otherwise we would set the width to all of the dividers, and we don't want to do this globally because in some places maybe you would like to apply width of only 50% and in others 100%. So that's how the element works.